Okay, so I finally got all the stuns in the game and I can finally make this video. This is a part one kinda. I'm doing a PvP tier list. I got it right here. Yes, okay, so let's start off with the stuff that people mostly care about. So the S tier, obviously made in heaven. I'm gonna explain myself even though I don't think I have to. So made in heaven, barrage, infinite pursuit, very good move, big damage, can combo with many things. Heaven's Wrath, one of the most OP moves in the game. If you hit it, you can keep using it until you run out of power or use it like 10 times in a row, I think. Knife Massacre, even though the knives kind of bug out most of the time and the hitboxes kind of, you know, don't work half of the time. It has auto aim sometimes, I think. That's what I experience at least. It's very good. It is very good, and it combos with the next move, Light Speed. One of my favorite moves because it guard breaks and there's a combo starter or extender. And of course acceleration, which is one of the most OP things in the game. Having speed like this is crazy. You can dodge without, you can just dodge from someone's, you can bait basically. That's what I'm trying to say. You can bait your opponent into using other things. Also the damage boost, if you have a perk that increases your damage based on your speed, that's also a thing, right? Okay, so that's why we have it in S tier. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now let's get to okay, so next thing I'm gonna put on here is Simon. If not for acceleration, this would look like this. I'll be honest. If acceleration wasn't here, only because Simon has one of the most nasty combos I can think of. Okay, let's get to R, one of the worst R's in the game. I'll be honest. That's not, it's not very good because you can mainly do it either after Gravity Barrier or a Gravity Crusher. You don't have more choices really. And I like to use Piercing Blows after Gravity Barrier, so that's not gonna work out. Gravity Crusher and Rock Barrage, great move. Just Gravity Crusher has some problems with the hit detection, but aside from that, it's very good. As I said, Gravity Barrier, one of the best moves in the game, and Piercing Blows, that's just huge damage. That's a huge damaging move. I can do half of someone's HP with the right build. Even more if I really try to maximize my damage. So, Simon goes in S tier, obviously. Next, yeah, let's finish Whitesnake with Whitesnake. Whitesnake, I think it deserves to be in A tier. Because in S tier, I don't think it belongs. The gun, let me just switch to it real quick. The gun is, don't get me wrong, it deals huge damage. But sometimes with the servers, how they are, and people moving, it's hard to hit. This throw, I can barely see anyone actually using it correctly. and even if it's hard to use correctly because it can be cancelled. Acid Rupture, OP as fuck. There's Extraction, very good. Sweep Kick, it's okay, I guess. It's kind of good for an R, honestly. And that's all I have to say for it. It is very good for PvE, not PvP. It's also, I don't think it's bad for PvP though. That's why I give it an A tier. Next, PvP wise, let's put, just get it out of the way, the world S tier, obviously. It's one of the better stunts in the game for sure, in terms of both PvP and PvE. You have the basic stuff, right? Encirclement, one of the best moves in the game as well. Basically you can only block it, but the sound cue, this can mean anything, especially if you're a vampire, for example. It's hard to predict, and in my opinion, unless you block all the time, you're not gonna block this. Knives, very good. Time stop, obviously time stop is one of the better things about this stunt. And kick volley. A second barrage pretty much that can be interrupted. Very, yeah, I don't think I need to explain the world, honestly. I don't think I do. Okay, next let's go with an obvious pick in my opinion, and very underrated stunt that deserves to be in S tier. I wouldn't say above the world, but somewhere in close, let's say. Killer Queen, one of my favorite stunts in the game, and possibly a stunt I will main. The R is one of the, I think, the best R in the game, quite honestly. It might be. It gives you the choice after you hit it to explode someone whenever you want, even if they try using a move. You do have a time limit, but still. Next, we have Sheer Heart Attack. Very OP, unblockable from, I think unblockable. Stray Cut, very OP to pair with Sheer Heart Attack. Bomb Bounce and Learn to be Tough, two grabs that are just very good. Overall, there is no bad move, at least from my experience. Okay, now we have Stone Free. It is hard to say, but I feel like it deserves to be either quite honestly, it might be just because of the time stop, I can't put it above the world. I feel like it has to be below the world, but above Killer Queen. Stone Free has it's just so good. The I mean String Punch, sure. Drop Kick, it's very easy to hit. You don't have to be too far or too close. String Trap, that's a free combo starter. Spiraling Thread, great grab. And String Bandage, free heal because it can be interrupted. So that's why I have to give it an S tier as well. Crazy. Okay, let's go from the list here now. Crazy Diamond. In PvP, if you're like, you know, with teammates, it's a very good pick because of healing. But otherwise, it's still good. I would still put it in A tier instead of B tier. It kind of grew on me when I used it, because like as you can see, I leveled every stand to 100. Conjuration. So I tested every stand. Pulverizer, easy to hit. Wall crush, not so easy to hit. Bearing shot, huge damage plus a grab. For that it deserves respect, honestly. And it might be, because of the grab thing, it might be above Whitesnake, for me at least. Next, golden experience. Might put it in B tier because the combos aren't bad on it. It's a healing stand mainly for you because it doesn't heal anyone, it seems. Anyone else, I mean. I don't have much to say. The frog is OP, obviously, but if you see this, you're not gonna attack someone unless you're, you know, don't know how golden experience works. Restoration, it's a worse heal than the one that it gives more, but it's worse because okay, it's a worse heal than Stone Free. Yes. Soul Strike, very good. But the wind up is crazy. I like to use it after Root Strike, so it's a very good grab. Overthrow, also a very good move that heals you. And that's about it. It doesn't. I don't think it can go in A tier, quite honestly. Now, a very interesting pick. Red Hot Chili Pepper. Quite honestly, it's gonna go top of B tier. It's not as bad as people think. I might even put it higher, quite honestly. I might put it higher. I might do an adjustment. Because Red Hot Chili Pepper is not as bad as people think. Thunder Rod, it's okay. Flash, very good. It's a worse version of the Made in Heaven, Heaven's Wrath. Pinky Slash, very good after M1 thing. An Electrical Surge. Honestly, when someone dashes in to attack and you use it, 3 damage. Quite literally 3 damage. So I might honestly put it the lower part of A tier. The World High Voltage. I don't think it deserves S tier, but top of A tier, I think it deserves that. Because of the damage it has, I don't think I can put it anywhere else. It is worse than the normal The World, unless you are very good with hitting the projectiles. Gunpowder Smoke Bomb, quite honestly one of the worst moves in the game. Unless you see a huge advantage in hiding in the smoke that lasts barely any time and you can just walk out of it. So not a great ability unless you're running, I guess. Time Stop, yeah, Time Stop. Knives, same as Dios pretty much. Revolver, very good with that secondary effect on it. Spin Kick, one of the better R's in the game as well. And that's why I think it deserves top of A tier. I don't think it's quite S tier though, even though it has Time Stop. Purple Haze, not sure if I have to explain this. Do I have to I don't think I do. I don't think I have to explain S tier for Purple Haze. Purple Haze has one of the best damage outputs, passive damage outputs to be precise. It can deal huge amounts of damage if you just, you know, be patient. And the time where he goes rogue and you can tag team with it, very good. I don't think it deserves any less than S tier. Magician's Red, that's an interesting thing. I think it's about the same as Whitesnake in terms of PvP. It's quite honestly one of the most underrated stunts. I do not see it used at all. Let's see. We got life sensor, which hooks people. Hurricane, yeah, very good. Flamethrower, not so great unless you use crossfire hurricane on someone. And ignition burst, very great. Flame punch, it's decent. It's just normal. I don't have anything better to say about it. Star Platinum. Honestly, it grew on me. Star Platinum grew on me. It's not as bad. I was gonna put it here. But after using it for a while, I think A tier is deserving. It has an uninterruptible time stop, even though it lasts much shorter than the world and the world high voltage. What else? What else? It has a very good grab combo, so Skull Crusher into Inhale, but you have to back off, otherwise you'll get hit. It has the one, if not the, I think it's easily the worst R in the game. I just think a poke move like in most other games would have been better for Starfinger, more justice. Harpoon, as most projectiles, not that great, and it doesn't even deal that much damage. And yeah, I don't think it deserves a higher ranking, quite honestly. I might honestly just do this. I think it's more deserving to do this. I think this is more appealing. The hand. It's, unless you use it with as a like a secondary thing, so you basically put everything into like Hammond or something, and then use this as like basically movement. It's D tier. Otherwise it's S tier, because it's the best stunt to use if you don't have anything into destructive energy and power. You just go into weapon or power or strength or just pure health, like one of my friends. The Erasure launch is one of the best movements in the game. Better than acceleration. It might be, because you can use it whenever. And it doesn't have to, you know, charge up basically. Erasure pull, free combo starter. It's just free. Erasure swipe, it has like the buff that you can just use your M1s in the meantime when it charges, but people will just run from it. So you would be mainly using Erasure pull and Erasure launch. It is quite satisfying though, but it consumes a lot of power, which doesn't really matter when using a spec. Okay, so we have a choice here. If we rank I'm just gonna say this is somewhere here, I think, either here or here, I think. For someone that's using just using fighting style, it's the best stunt. It is quite honestly the best stunt. If not, it's not that good. It has the big damage, but you can just, if you run from it, you just win. Weather report for PvP. It's easy to hit stuff. I think I'm gonna do it justice and put it above Whitesnake though, because it's just passive damage as well. Passive damage is so good. The range on it is much bigger than it is on Whitesnake, so I think it's deserving to be higher. And it moves with you as well. It's just free passive damage. Heavy weather, very good as well. Ice Nova, very good. Charged Vault, no one usually expects it. And the R is also very good. It's just sometimes I have trouble hitting it sometimes, and that's it pretty much. But that's more of a skill issue on my part. King Crimson, bottom of D tier. It's the worst stun in the game. I might actually wait. I might have to move this off, honestly. It just owns D tier. I think it should just own D tier. It's quite honestly the worst stun in the game. Just because of the single fact that everything about it pretty much sucks. The R is average, barrage, like any barrage. Impale is unhittable. The wind up is too long for you to ever use it. Unless your opponent is brain dead or doesn't notice, then yeah, there is no way of you hitting Impale. Time Erase, quite honestly the only good thing about it, because you can just cancel any damage done to you. Epitaph, a counter that doesn't counter when you use it, so it's quite honestly useless, because when you use it, when you want to use it and someone hits you immediately after you use it, so when you see an attack coming and you press C, right, it cancels it. It doesn't work. You need to predict your opponent's attack, and you need to pray that your ping doesn't suck. Eye Gown, it's alright, I guess. It blinds your opponent, yeah, sure. It doesn't deal huge amounts of damage. It's That's why I'm gonna be putting King Crimson at the worst. It's the worst stun in the game. And Anubis. Before the buffs I would have said like here or here, honestly. Because I could do 2 bars with 1 skill with it. But now I think it should go like still in S tier. It deserves to be in S tier still, because it has easy combos. But I'm not sure if I can put it like anywhere above anything else here. I think that's my list. That's my final list. I quite honestly might just do this as well. But yeah, let's keep it this way. So, if you don't agree with my PvP tier list, then I guess, sure, cool. But yeah, leave a like, give me your suggestions for why this tier list doesn't make sense. And yeah, that's it pretty much. See ya.